Hello everyone, welcome to IAS by Heart. Today we are going to do the most important area, which is the historical background of Constitution. Among that, the very first act, which is very important for all the national competitive exams, is the Regulating Act of 1773. So quickly let's start. Firstly, the behind reasons for the act, why the act has come. So the financial crisis are the important reason why the company wanted to manage everyone and the employees and also the natives to be punished who were trying to give the bribes for the East India Company employees. So financial crisis were because of two reasons. One thing is the company had to pay the taxation to the crown and the company were waging the wars. So for that they required a lot of money. That is one thing. And we all know that the territorial ambition was increasing with the number of wars and the other things which they were slowly started doing in the 17th century, and the increased corruption, as I have said. So the private trade, specifically the money which was taken individually by every East India Company employee, that was the concern of this act. And then in the background the Bengal famine was going on, and they wanted a centralized administration with a proper hierarchy. Let's check the features. In this act, you are supposed to remember 5 points. First thing is that the governor of Bengal becomes the governor general of Bengal. It means that the designation is increasing and Bengal is becoming the central province. So automatically, the Bombay and Madras become the subordinate agencies for the Bengal. This is an important point, governor general of Bengal. Then they established the Supreme Court at Calcutta. So Supreme Court at Calcutta doesn't have any relevance to the present court right now. The court was established to solve the trade disputes and to issue the proper measures for the hassle-free trade so that the company can earn more profit, and the prohibition of the presents or bribes. So they could punish the normal people also, and specifically they can have clear cut punishments if they are involved in any kind of wrong trade. And finally, the court of directors to advise the governor general of Bengal because the work functions and the territory was increasing. So two other points which are important for exam, that Supreme Court was established at Fort William in Calcutta. This was a building which was already existing there. And the first person who was there as a judge was Lord Elijah Impey. That name is important. And then the first Governor General of Bengal, we all know it is Lord Warren Hastings. Okay, these are the 7 points which are crucial and you should remember them. Okay, thank you. Keep following for the rest of the regulation acts and the other acts in the historical background of India.